Welcome back to Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the best from the world of CrossFit. Podcasts, news, special interest, health, fitness. If you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button, hit the notifier so you're the first to know when we have new episodes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Clydesdale Media. We don't know what it is yet. Maybe podcast, maybe Riff, maybe Rant, maybe Roundtable.
Could be a podcast.
Could be. So Christine has not jumped on yet. If she does, we will switch over and talk to her, of course. But I didn't want to take an opportunity or miss an opportunity to get on and hang out with our friends.
Hi,
so, hey. So, did you work out today?
I did. We did 4x4 tempo front squat. And the tempo was 2 down, 4 at the bottom. It was nasty. Nasty.
I love hanging out in the bottom of a squat.
Yeah, I do too, actually. I've always trained that way anyway, and I tend to do that when I like squat clean and squat snatch as well. I just think it gets you really comfortable in that position and helps you out of the hole. But we haven't front squatted in a while. This girl hasn't front squatted in a while, so it was rough.
Yeah, I have not worked out yet today because of some crazy stuff going on here, but it is 65 degrees
here
in Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
So I am getting outside after work and doing something before I go on with Taylor tonight to talk about the drug testing system.
Yeah, that should
which is yeah. It's weird because I'm so over drug testing in sports, being a sports fan for so long, but their story is such a mess.
What a shame.
And it needs to be told. So I can't wait to do that.
Yeah, that's tonight at 7.
Tonight at 7.
Okay. I'll be in the chat.
And then and we're going to walk through the timeline, the entire timeline of from when they popped all the way through the testing thing that and Hiller did a good job of kind of summing up their podcast, but I want to get more detail to each element through the timeline because it is a true exposure of a mess.
What a mess. Oh, I'm going to just write on here that it's at 7 p.m. Eastern so that people know.
So some other things that we threw out there today and this week, one, Lucy Campbell not going to be able to compete this year. Such a bummer.
Yeah.
You know, she was a rookie last year, did so well, and then she has to sit out her sophomore season.
Lucy Campbell's the one that I sent the wrong pictures of, right?
We weren't the only ones.
I feel awful about that. Whose picture did I send?
So there's someone that she looks alike that's from Europe, and I can't remember the name now. But yeah, we were not the only ones to do that.
What a shame. That sucks. It's like, that's not me. Thanks, but not me.
We've had her on the show since, and now we're tight, so we're good.
Good. Okay, we've redeemed ourselves.
Also, Cara Saunders has announced that she will not even be doing the Open this year for the first time since 2011. So that's an interesting development.
Yep. She said she's going to let us know, but not right now.
Yeah. And then what do we put out today? Mr. Castro is back.
Yep. With his clues.
Oh my God.
He sat next to me at something. I sat next to someone at something. That's for sure.
Yeah. You swear you sat next to Nick at the games, and Nick wasn't even at the games.
Yeah. Well, I sat next to a guy named Nick that does some kind of meme Instagram.
But nowhere as good as Nick.
No. Well, clearly, because I thought it was Nick. Oh.
Um, and Corey, it was not another Lucy. It was like Emil or some yeah,
Who I'll have to find the
it
picture.
was
I'll put it on my Instagram. I'll
yeah.
see if anyone can identify her.
And then so
Noah Olson?
Castro's back today,
Sorry, yep, Castro.
and someone sent me a meme. It was not Nick. It sent me a meme saying that uh, Castro is back with shit that I don't understand again. Here we go.
Yeah, I wonder what the motivation behind that is. I know in his weekend review this past week, someone asked if he was gonna do, um, not the announcements, but if he was gonna do clues or if they were gonna do clues, and maybe that lit a match under him to make him think that he was gonna do them. I don't know. I guess he
With
knows.
the,
Do you think he knows what the workouts are? Presumably? I mean, he's so
maybe
far
that's the
removed from the
clue.
games, uh, these days that it doesn't seem like he would maybe know, because I know not everyone knows what they are.
Yeah, I think that's the big question, right? Like, how involved is he? Does
Right,
he even know? Is the clue saying, "Hey, I don't know shit"?
right. I don't know shit about fuck.
Yeah, can't
He's
steal that line. That's copyrighted, I think.
Oh, great.
No, I'm just
Gonna
kidding.
get demonetized now.
No, I think we're good.
Okay. So we talked about that, Noah Olson can't hear out of his ear. That's a crazy story.
Yeah, did a push jerk. Hearing went away.
That is nuts.
S- Saw 3 specialists, uh, s- ear specialists, and they're still trying to figure it out.
Maybe we'll take a phone
So
call or 2, Scott.
we're taking phone calls.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's kinda set
Shit's
up. We'll see what happens. It's always a crapshoot.
shit's getting real.
You never know. You never
So yeah,
know.
that's crazy because
That's
like
scary.
just to lose your hearing, and so he hasn't been able to go to a strain level according to him. Now for you and me, it's probably way past our strain level,
Right,
but to a strain level since the incident happened, and he's gotten some shots in the ear that they're hoping will rectify the situation. But more importantly, his wedding is coming up
yeah,
the second week of the open, and I'd like him to hear his vows.
right. I mean, it's only 1 ear, but still, that's gotta be so weird of a sensation, to not be able to hear out of 1 ear,
What
and who knows why. There's so many weird things health-wise happening with people these days that it's driving me crazy, right?
that could be a whole rabbit hole,
I know.
right?
Just saying.
Because I believe that the reason my sinuses are the way they are because of something.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah.
um with that sinus thing, like my ears keep plugging and unplugging, and
Mhm.
just having like an ear plugged seems to like drives me bananas.
Yeah, it's definitely and he said he's got, like, a high-pitched ringing sound too, which cannot be nice.
Yeah, I'm not blaming mine on climate change, Corey,
Right.
but your other comment, probably
Are you blaming yours on the illness or the supposed cure for the illness? Or
the
prevention?
supposed cure.
The supposed prevention of the illness? Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because from if you look at the timeline,
Yeah.
when I got that
Mhm.
and the minute I started having the sinus issue were almost identical.
That kills me. Kills me. I'm still I mean, well, I'm what? A week out from my official diagnosis of that virus, but I feel fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was the virus, I think it was
The thing that was supposed to prevent you
the
from getting the virus.
correct.
That's
And I still got it,
right.
so it didn't do that either.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on number 2 of the virus, not the prevention. Only got 1 of those a
Yeah.
long time ago. Okay, so I never got to do my rant, and I'm probably not gonna do it, but I'd like to talk about it now. Is that okay?
The floor is yours.
Okay. There's a company, used to be called oh, I might get this wrong. Shit. No, I think I'm right. Used to be called Relentless Jeans. I'm talking, you know me, I was an early adopter of the products back in like
Everything.
2014, 2015, and they were at regionals, they were at the games, and they were one of the first brands of jeans that came out that were stretchy enough to fit, um, you know, big girl legs and tiny waists, right? Um, I have never been able to find a pair of jeans that don't like gap in the waist my entire life, just because I was a ballerina, always had quads. Um, so found these jeans, loved them, ordered, had 2 pairs in white, a pair in denim, got the booty short, like the little cut off Daisy Duke ones that they made, bought them all. Went to go order some more a couple months later, and this is back in, like I said, 2015 or 2016, and the company just sort of like fell off the side of a mountain. I don't know what happened to them. Their website was shut down. Couldn't figure out where they went or anything like that. Super weird. Come to find out that I don't know if they sold the business or the guy that ran it or the guys that ran it sort of re-engineered it, but they came back and with the same sort of pattern of jean that I fell in love with, and it's called Edison Atlas, or it might be called Atlas Edison because I get those things mixed up. Let me look on Instagram real quick and see. But anyway, I ordered a pair of jeans from them like a year ago. Amazing jeans, same as the Relentless brand, like fit me the same size, everything else. Atlas Edison Atlas is the name of the company, okay? And, they have an Instagram account. Um, so anyway, it was aliens, yeah, probably. So anyway, so I ordered the jeans, they were great. I lost a bunch of weight within the last couple months but had been wearing the jeans, and I can literally take the jeans on and off without unbuttoning them because 'cause they're too big. And they're super stretchy. So I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna treat myself and get a pair that fit me better." So I go on their website and I order a pair of jeans. This is like the beginning of December, a size down, same style I had before. They were on sale. They were like $60. Normally they're like $120. I'm stoked. I realized come, the beginning of January, I'm like, oh, I haven't got my jeans yet. Busy. Forget to check on them again. Check my email, check the order. I go to the website to check my order number. Like you can click on here to, track your order. The website's like up, but it says like, "We'll be back." Like, they're not selling jeans right now. And when I went to send an email to orders@atlasedison.com, it got returned to me. Like, "This email address isn't working." I'm like, "Oh, shit." So I go on to their Instagram, and their last Instagram post was on November 23rd, and they have a little blurb about, get your holiday shopping done, whatever. And all the comments are like, does anyone get through to the company? Please share an email. Are you guys still in business? I emailed 2 times for return, no reply. I've sent you guys 4 emails and 2 DMs over the last 2 weeks. So they are totally like vacated the premises. Never got it sorted out. I want my $60 back or I want my freaking jeans because those were awesome jeans and I would wait for them because I'm a sucker. But that was my rant. That was what my rant was gonna be about, and I feel like I got it out here. But what the hell? If anyone knows the people that used to own Relentless or the people that now own this Edison Atlas, Atlas Edison, why can't I get that correct? Jean Company, Edison Atlas. Let me know. Hook a girl up. You're muted.
While you were ranting,
Yeah,
I have breaking news.
I think I know. She's here.
No,
Oh, more breaking news. Okay, what? For real?
more breaking news. I was just tagged by Kelly Clark.
Okay.
If you guys don't know who Kelly Clark is, longtime CrossFit OG, missed the games by 1 point last year at the MAC. It was that Brooke Wells, Rebecca Fuselier, and Kelly Clark were all 2 points apart for 4th through 6th. She just announced she is now a misfit athlete for the 2023 CrossFit Games season. And
Nice.
she is signed with Sharpen the Axe Apparel, which is part of the Misfit
Yeah.
universe for the 2023 CrossFit Games season.
She's gonna be a training partner or teammate of Paige Semenza, who we interviewed last night. Very cool.
Correct.
Good for Kelly.
Yep. Yep. She just Literally tagged me while you were ranting.
Love it. See, I knew I was just filling air for a reason. Christine
So
said
that is,
she Christine got back to us.
I know.
Okay. Are
Yeah.
we
So she is a school teacher. She's not going to be on today. We'll have to reschedule her.
okay. Kelly Clark.
She
That's
got
Kelly Clarkson, Corey. Clarkson. She was American Idol. And it was a
yeah,
million
and
years ago.
we've interviewed Kelly twice. Amazing, amazing athlete. She's doing a lot for first responders
Mhm.
in training firemen and paramedics in CrossFit to get them. Corey.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Um, but yeah, and her husband is a metalhead who is a like big time power lifter.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love Kelly and stoked that she's with the Misfit team for this season. I want to go back to your rant just briefly. Like
Yeah, let's.
how can a company sell a product and then put up on their website out to lunch?
Right?
We'll be back sometime.
Let me go on their website right now. We'll see.
I want to. That is a perfect illustration, Corey. She gets people battle ready for their jobs. That is correct.
It says
So
so the splash page of their website says launching in October. If you're here, you're
let's show
probably
it.
looking for jeans. Good news, the wait is almost over. Get notified when we go live. Well, October, no, like I was on their website in December. Unless they're talking about next.
Let's show it.
Oh, hold on. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I do, but I don't. Hold on.
If we're calling
StreamYard.
them out, let's call them out.
Share screen. Present. Share screen. What do I want to share? Windows?
Or you could, yeah, share a window and
Look at
then that
this.
tab.
Can you see it?
We can.
That's it.
Launching in October.
What the heck?
And sign up for an email.
Right? Or are you the store owner? Log in here. Like, maybe I am. What is that about? Oh, Shopify. I mean, how dumb. And the email, when you send them an email for your orders, it just comes back undelivered. So super, super annoying.
So I'm
Energy
going to
overload.
piggyback on that. I ordered 2 jerseys from Tier from
Oh, no.
Wadapalooza.
Oh, these are
I've talked
custom,
to their
right?
customer service
Are these custom
twice.
jerseys? Yeah,
Yeah.
forget it.
They are 2 people that we are covering for the season.
Okay.
And so I wanted to get them signed for my wall.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to get at. One is Sydney McAlishan. One is Emily Rolfe, which I haven't announced yet, but just talked to her today.
Yay.
And I ordered 2 jerseys, still have not got them. Talk to customer service. You'll have it. It's almost the same lines they were telling you about your orders as an affiliate owner.
Yeah.
Like, well, sorry, our customization is behind. Please give us 2 more weeks.
Mm.
2 more weeks come and go, and I hear nothing.
Well, did I tell you guys I got my stuff finally?
You got some of your stuff, unless you got more.
I got all the stuff, the custom stuff that I ordered. I don't like any of it. I think I did tell you guys, like, this it was just I didn't like the material. It was uncomfortable. I don't think I would order it. I canceled my contract with them. And it's funny, like, within 3 days of that, um, another one of my friends who owns an affiliate locally announced on their, like, monthly newsletter that, that they have a Tier partnership and, like, you can do customized stuff, and when I talked to Tier a couple weeks ago, they said they've shut down their customized stuff just so they can catch up because it's been such a shit show. And so I had to give him a call and let him know, like, "Oh, buddy, I don't know what you're doing, but, you might be waiting a long time for your custom stuff. And, unless you're just getting like a plain t-shirt, the quality of the stuff, it seems very high quality. And here I am like with this was my Mercy sweatshirt that they sent me in good faith. And I like it and it's very comfortable and it's super well made. But the podium jacket that I bought, it's like that shiny material and it doesn't breathe and it's not soft on the inside. And yeah, not gonna happen. I'm bummed.
Yeah, I'm like super bummed. I'm like hoping that I get them by semifinals.
Yeah. That'll be nice.
Where I'll actually see them
I
to
may,
get them signed. But
and it's February. And you ordered them when?
yeah,
January? December?
no, November.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's kinda par for the course. And I tried on their shoes,
Uh,
Corey, and I did not like them. And
every volunteer that I talked to at Wadapalooza who got the free shoes, there were people cutting
they had to
the
cut them. Yeah.
shoes because they were rubbing on their ankle bones.
Yeah.
And
Um,
they're
I'm a strike movement person. I'm, like, converted. I will forever wear them or the Nanos, and that's probably it. But, they were they're unisex, and so, like, the shell of the shoe, when you think about it, it's very, like, tall and wide is very good for me because I have wide feet, but tall, not so good because 'cause I'm little, and so, same deal, like, it felt like it was knocking on my ankle bones just as I was wearing it, and I tried on a couple different styles at, Wadapalooza, and I thought, it's not worth $150 or whatever it is because I don't think they go on sale either. It's not like you can find them on Amazon, like
yeah,
Nanos.
the only thing I will say about Tier is they are the best sunglasses I've ever owned.
Yeah, and I
And
have
I
a pair of
used
their
to wear
sunglasses.
and I used to wear their goggles when I was a swimmer.
Mhm.
And it's that they were clearer than other goggles, and I
Yeah,
don't know how they do that, and I love them, and so when I put the sunglasses on for the first time, I was like, "Oh, hell yeah.
yeah.
Like,
The
this
quality of
is
the
nice.
lens is good.
So good."
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
Um,
was their first product that they came out with. Maybe they should just stick with to what they know.
yeah. Swimsuits, goggles,
Yeah.
and
I have
sunglasses.
a bunch of their swimsuits. I think they're great. Sunglasses, top
Yeah.
notch.
Yeah, I think there's a problem in the CrossFit space. Corey kinda mentions it that they grew too fast. Like, there are events, there are companies that do not put, the logistics they need in place first before they grow.
Yeah. But shame on us, we keep putting up with it. You know what I mean?
True, true. We went through this with Noble.
Yep.
Um, and I am not a Noble guy. I am with you. I've been a Nano guy since day one, and the only thing that now and you have convinced me, strike movement,
They're
is
amazing.
right there.
Yeah.
If you like the Nano 2, you will love strike movement.
Love their shoes. And they're so
Yeah,
cute.
and the more I wear them, the better it gets.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like those a lot.
Because I wore them the whole weekend at Green Beret Project.
Mhm. I never had any issues with my feet that entire weekend, and I have never not had issues with my feet at a competition for the weekend. No way. Hey, Yash.
Yeah. So, so one other thing I wanted to just touch base on is the world rankings.
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna touch on the, strength of the
Field.
field, strength of field, because I think that has been touched on a butt ton, and people that articulate that stuff way better than me have been doing it for the last 48 hours much better than I could ever do it. But here's my big riff about the world rankings. First, I love the concept. I love the fact that it gives us something to debate. Like, should this person be here? Should this person be there? It's been around in college football for 100 years, and it is water cooler talk. And those are things that help grow the sport. This is what I hate about it. One, you basically, as CrossFitters, saying teams don't matter. If you're on a team, you get 0 points. That is a really shitty way to approach a division of your sport.
True.
Right. Now, if Mayhem wins the game, should they get the same amount of points as Justin Medeiros? No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But they should get something, some kind of like they're a quarter of the team. Maybe they get a quarter of the points, but at least it's something. So it's not a big old NR
Right.
on a leaderboard, right? 2, you have all of these licensed CrossFit events around the world. You should get points for going and supporting those events. Now, I'm not saying you should get anything like what you get for the Open or anything like that, but a handful of points that may make the difference between 33 and 35 because you went and supported these CrossFit licensed events that are out there struggling to make ends meet. It helps support the entire ecosystem by doing that, and you get a handful of points. And that may not matter to the top 5, but it matters a lot to 20 through 40.
Sure. Those fringe athletes for sure. Even the
Like,
higher up.
and so, and how cool would it be that you as a licensed event who is struggling get to say, hey, come to our event. If you win, you get a few points on your world ranking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It helps draw a little bit more to the event. And maybe you don't get Medeiros, but you get Colton Mertens. And I just throw his name out there because I know he supports the local comps.
Right.
Right. He went to the circus. You know, people who go to Crash should get something. Those people are working their ass off to help support your ecosystem. Give them a hand back by giving them a tease to get some athletes into the mix.
Yeah. I mean, I think once CrossFit gets their money from those licensed events, I don't think they really care. But it'd be nice to think that they
That
could.
is so short-sighted.
I know. And I'm not saying that's true, just it's a possibility.
Right. I don't disagree with your statement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm frustrated that is the truth. That is the fact.
Yep.
Because CrossFit only sees and this has been my bitch about them this entire season when I've been riffing is all of the actions that they take are one level of success. It's either so they get their money in, but they don't see the long-term effect. An example, I just heard a pro football player talk about this. He's offered 2 contracts with 2 different teams. One team has a chance of winning a Super Bowl. The other team doesn't, but they're going to pay him a lot more money. Someone sat him down and said, if you win a Super Bowl, you are going to make up that difference in the contract, and you're going to be a lot happier. Right? So he took a little bit less in the front end because when his team won the Super Bowl, he made a lot more on the back end. And he won a frickin' Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Like
unlike
CrossFit
the Eagles,
only sees unlike the Eagles. That is
didn't
true.
win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, we have a lot of CrossFit friends who are Eagles fans.
Really? Oh, well, yeah. Kelsey and that whole crew. There's a lot of people from Philly.
Yeah.
I have to say one thing too. Julie and I did not do a Live Happily Ever Awesome today live. And the reason we gave was because of my illness and that I'm recovering. That is correct. But here I am now, 3.5 hours later on air. Our show that we do requires a little bit more research and preparation than us just shooting the shit, whatever. So it was more about the fact that on Monday and Tuesday I didn't do much of anything, and didn't prepare for that show. So I just wanted to clear the air there. If someone said like, well, you said you were sick and you couldn't do this podcast, and here you are 3 hours later on a podcast. Well, I don't have to do anything for this podcast but show up and be myself. And the other one requires a little more work. So there you have it.
Yep. I'm the one with all the notes.
We'll be back
Cat,
next week.
Cat's just here for the pretty face.
Yeah. Just here for the color commentary. What is
And
this?
you and I do this all the time anyway over text.
Yeah, this isn't
We're just doing it on
anything.
air.
Joey B got robbed from making the Super Bowl. This is
That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah. This is a
He
football
played
reference.
at LSU. Corey is a Louisiana guy, I believe.
Nice.
And then Joey plays for the Cincinnati Bengals.
You should always be yourself. I'm working on it.
Yep.
Working on it. I went shooting today. Did you see?
I did see that. Holy shit.
Yeah. Cat got out a little frustration at the range. And
can I tell you the glee that gave me seeing that you went and did that for yourself today? Yeah.
It was funny. Yeah. So I did that 100 rounds. It was only at 5 yards or whatever the shortest distance is with my 9mm, but it was fun. It was super fun.
Yeah. How much did it help?
A little bit. Every little bit helps. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably work out after this too. I'm going to do the workout from yesterday, the 24-minute EMOM that my gym did. Just get a sweat on and just grind a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get outside. I've had the doors open all day.
Yeah, the garage door and the gym's open, so we've got a little bit of that. And I sat in the sun for maybe 20 minutes at home on the deck with my puppies before I went shooting. So I got a little vitamin D.
Yeah, I did want to explain the Emily Rolfe thing.
Yeah.
So I have been working on getting her as one of the athletes we're going to follow throughout the season. One, because I think her story is amazing. Last year she finished one event with one arm, and I think she finished like 14th with one arm. Gets rushed to the hospital, goes through all that, and then rehabs through, goes to Wadapalooza, is winning after like the first day and a half, and then has a tweak of her calf. I think she is as fit as she has ever been.
Yeah.
And I think the comeback story is going to be huge.
Yeah, look out.
But her version of our season coverage is going to be a little different than the others. And I had to make a few accommodations because, one, she works full time. Mm-hmm. And she's doing all this. And she doesn't want anything to mess up her rhythm. So what we're going to do with her is we're going to negotiate each segment as we move forward. The open is just going to be a blanket open recap.
Okay.
And then we'll negotiate quarters. Mm-hmm. and it may be Kyle representing her.
That'd be cool
for parts of it. Right. So it's going to look a little different, and maybe it'll be even more fun because we'll have a little bit of difference throughout the season. But I didn't want to lose her as someone because her story was just too good.
Yeah. I like it.
And then she actually asked me if I would cover Ariel and take up all of her time.
Of course.
So that she could beat Ariel at semis. She really didn't ask that, but we made some jokes about it. So yeah, don't mess with Kat.
And her, what is that? Is that slang for a gun, or is that a kind of gun?
I believe so.
Okay, I have a SIG.
I am not a gun guy.
I know. I just became a gun girl. I have a SIG, Wad Zombie, if you wondered.
Yeah, you're pretty new to the gun game, right?
I'm completely new. Completely new. I have to clean my gun actually because I've used it now many, many times without actually cleaning it. So I have a cleaning kit, and the guy at the gun store maybe before Christmas showed me how to take my gun apart, and I did it once in front of him, and I have no idea what I'm doing now because I only did it once, and I don't remember any of it, so I'll have to pull up the YouTubes and, figure out how to clean my gun.
or
Right?
just watch Forrest
Thank you.
or
It is
just
hard.
watch Forrest Gump.
Yeah, no. That wouldn't be good. But I definitely have to clean it because it's dirty.
Yeah.
I don't know, how
So
often are you
I
supposed to clean guns, Nick? I'm gonna ask the gun guy. I've probably shot over 1,000 rounds on it, and there's probably, like, a rule about every, I don't know, 500 rounds or something, you're supposed to clean it. Oh, Tammy cleans it every time, okay. Make me feel silly. Corey has a SIG, great weapon, yep. Mine's for concealed carry, though, so it's tiny, but I love it.
how close is your gun range?
Like, to where I live?
Or the gym or
Yeah, it's about the gym's in Wilmington, Delaware, the gun range is in Avondale, Pennsylvania. My house is a mile away from Pennsylvania, so when I'm at home, it takes me maybe 10 less than 10 minutes to get there. Maybe from here, it's about 20 minutes.
so
As opposed to every
I
time. Go
can't
ahead.
give I can't give too many details, but one of our friends, longtime CrossFit volunteer,
Okay.
is going to start competing in the tactical games.
Oh, no way. That's what I wanna do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you
I'll
about the time I went to the
when
range
we're
and
off the
did
air, I'll tell you
burpees.
who.
When I went to the range and did 10 burpees and then tried to shoot, and the guys at the range thought I was a little nuts, but it was fun.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I cleaned my gun every single time, I'd probably get good at it and I'd know how to do it because that's one of those things that you just have to like repetition. It's kind of like when I
my
do
guess is
payroll
if
for
you're
the gym. When I do payroll for the gym, I have to call someone every time. I'm like, no, what do I do now? Because there's so many different steps to take, and I don't write them down. And it's like I have muscle memory. I play piano, and I have to write down the notes like with a marker of like what the notes
wait.
are, and I'm not kidding. I
Wait.
can't read music to save my life, but I can play
You play
songs.
piano?
Oh, yeah, you didn't know I play piano?
I've known
Yeah.
you for 4 years
I
now
mean, there's
almost.
never been a piano around, but, that new mansion that I'm looking at has a piano in it. It's out of tune, but, um, yes, I played piano since I was a kid, took piano lessons, had the recital and all that. I maybe know, like, 5 songs, and I've known them my whole life. But it's muscle memory. It's how I can do the Rubik's Cube too. Like, my hands just know what to do. Like, I don't actually think about it. It just happens. And so that's how my brain works. And when I go to, like, learn a new song, I have to sit there painstakingly for, like, an hour and write out all of the notes in, like, if it's an A, I have to write the letter A. If it's a B sharp, I have to write B and a sharp. Like, I have to do that, and then I have to go through and play it a million times, and then I can play it. But I can't just sit there, look at music, and play. It's not a thing.
So, Corey, great question. Let's make one up. I will put one out there. I'll go out and do one today. We'll call it the Clydesdale Calvary. Hashtag Clydesdale Calvary.
Oh, I like it. Oh, this is for us to do the open, right? And post our scores and all that fun stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
And you can add the hashtag so you go on
Yeah,
the Clydesdale Calvary list.
awesome.
Yeah,
We
I'll
have a
do that
Whoop team
today.
too, don't we? Don't we have a
Do
Whoop group?
we?
I think we do.
We do. But I don't even have a whoop anymore.
Wait, let's see what the but that would be cool for people to get to on our Whoop group. I know, like, Tommy's on it. Tommy, Marquez.
Marquez.
Clydesdale CrossFitters and Friends. We have a Whoop group.
It's
I
not
wonder
even our name anymore.
what's the code? How do I
It's the long
I know. We should try to post it somewhere.
we didn't have enough followers to be able to customize it.
Yeah, but now maybe we do. I'm 5th out of 15, just so you know. Tommy Marquez,
Um,
Cheryl Nasso, Heber Cannon, and then some people I don't know. That's our web group. Join us. Clydesdale Cal.
what else was I gonna
I'm excited for the open
Any-
announcement.
yeah, we're gonna go live. Um, it'll just be us.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to get a guest. It's hard at 3 o'clock to get somebody that's able to jump on. Um,
What do we think? Predictions?
so I said it wrong on Instagram, but I think it's going to be a unilateral movement. That's why the arrow is
Oh,
pointing.
like lunges or step ups or single leg
Or like
snatches.
it, I'm going to go with like JR and Brian and say like you have to do 10 snatches on one arm
Oh.
and then 10 snatches on the other
Hmm. I definitely
with
think
maybe
it's
something
going to
in
be
between.
snatches and burpees. That's my call.
Yeah, I actually called that Monday, I think.
Oh, did you? Maybe that's where I got the
You weren't
idea.
on. Yeah, but I did not call it with dumbbells then.
The
I'm
same.
calling with dumbbells now.
I don't have 70-pound dumbbells. Oopsie. I have one pair of 75-pound dumbbells.
Usually in the open, the RX is 50,
I hope so.
50, 35.
I hope the 70s are just for quarters because I don't have
Yeah.
any. And I have people that will insist on doing RX that shouldn't. And, it doesn't matter that I don't have 70s really, in all honesty, because the training age of my folks is so young, but I feel like I need them, or I should at least think about getting them at some point. I don't know.
Yeah. I've never seen a 70-pound RX in the open.
Okay, good.
It's always been 50, 35.
Well, and my one good guy, Jake, who just walked in, he's gonna do it at another gym anyway. So, like, he's registered here, but he'll do it with his friends at Kennett Square. So, I'm good. They have plenty of 70s, right, Jake?
So
Right. Yep.
are you a I want to do it alone person, or I want to do it with the community?
Me in person. I It depends. I think this first one I'll probably do with everybody else on Friday night. Next Friday, I accidentally booked this like private session at 7 o'clock. Ugh. Or no, 6:30 at 6:30 on Friday night. And it's something that I had to cancel because I got sick last weekend and reschedule. And I rescheduled it very quickly. And I do not want to have to reschedule it again because I just lose all accountability. So our Friday night starts at 5. So second week I will not do it, and I will try to be scooting everyone to be finished by 6:30 because I suck.
Yeah, it's a busy time.
Yeah,
Like we have a lot of shit going on.
we do.
I feel a little bit overwhelmed and I don't own a gym.
Yeah.
So, um, the other thing that was brought up by JR and Brian were that they think single unders are going to make an appearance in the open.
That would make my people so happy. That would be awesome.
Now
Why not?
they believe it'll be like earn your double unders, like
Okay.
first
Yeah.
couple rounds single, and
Yeah.
then you move to double.
I love
Yeah.
that concept. That would make people so happy. Today we did some skill work after the front squats because the front squats didn't take very long. And I told people to pick, double unders or pull ups or kipping swing or handstand push ups or something that we know is going to come up in the open. And almost everybody picked jump rope and double unders. And they're like, well, I have 2 days, 2 days to figure them out. No pressure.
Yeah.
Do you have
I
dubs, Scott? Or are they hit or miss for you?
I used to kill them. I used to have them,
Yeah.
and then when I hurt
Uh-huh.
my back, they went away.
Hmm.
And so now it's building it back, and like I knew what I went through to get them the first time,
Yeah.
and am I willing to put in that time again?
It
Because
does.
it was literally like every day
Yeah.
working on them.
Yeah.
And early on when I was really fit, I was one of the best double under people in the gym.
Mm. Okay.
And then when I hurt my back and then my jumping ability went way away,
Yeah.
now I don't have the timing at all.
I've been playing around with singles lately too for some reason, and I've been doing like the step thing to try to make them faster. I have no idea why, but maybe I knew they were coming at this point. Not like it's gonna help me move to semis, but maybe something I'll get a good
Yeah.
score on. We'll see.
Yeah.
I
So
need
the
to make
rest of the
some
week,
orders just to get with Amy on her same level.
yeah.
That's the goal,
Yeah, someone needs to knock her
right?
down a post.
Yeah. I don't care who beats her, but somebody has to beat her, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Like,
Jeff Adler.
right?
So the rest of the week, we are swamped.
Yes.
So we have the Taylor Detman. She was Taylor Stride.
Mhm.
The drug process tonight at 7.
Yep.
Tomorrow is the open announcement.
Oh, yeah, I should probably put that on my calendar. Oh, it is on my calendar. Okay. Yep.
Then this weekend, we have nothing Friday and Saturday, I believe.
No, it's all day Sunday.
And then Sunday, just tune in at 10:30 in the morning and
And
stick with us
stay until 5.
throughout the day.
Right.
10:30 is Jeff Adler and his coach Caroline Lambre and
Yep.
his life partner. Then we go into our first season series recap with
Elena
Tracy
Pomerici.
Johnson.
No,
Oh, Elena
Elena.
Pomerici.
Yep.
She's
Noon?
first noon. And then at 1, we
1 o'clock?
have our friends, Katie Callior and Danny Oliveri.
Yep. And then at 3
Together,
o'clock.
they are
Sorry, go
doing
ahead.
the open together. And then
And
at
3
3
o'clock,
o'clock,
Tracy Johnson.
Tracy Johnson. And then at 4 o'clock, Jamie Latimer.
Oh, that's not on my calendar. Pomerici. Right? Pomerici. She will confirm how to pronounce her last name, but I think it's Pomerici. 4
I
o'clock.
will tell you, Tracy Johnson, Karis Demi, and Elena Pomerici, you've never heard those names?
You will.
They are going to do something special. We watched them live at the Green Beret Project. These girls got skills.
Yep. They were
And
giving
it's going to be
those
interesting.
girls from the games a run for their money for sure. It was good stuff.
Yep.
Good competition. And you know what
and
Monday is? Do you know what Monday is? Aside from our roundtable and President's Day, it is my 50th birthday.
Well, holy shit.
Right? We're having a party. Not really. But yeah. Monday's my birthday. Should be fun.
I don't think we have a 4 o'clock show. Corey, if we do, it's news to me.
No, we were talking about that was Sunday when we were talking about all those interviews that we have. Not today. But we can hang out a little bit longer.
We do have a 4 o'clock show.
We do?
It's the Copper Hopper.
Oh, okay.
But it's not us.
Not us. Yeah.
It's not us. So we will sign off
Shoot.
and let the Copper Hopper take over.
Yes.
And they're going to introduce you to 2 of the teen athletes that they're going to be covering for the season. Bryn Cup and Sophia Natali.
Okay.
I believe.
Nice. And that's Stephanie doing those?
Yes.
Cool. I'll jump
and
over.
You guys are supporting that podcast a lot. So keep it up, and Kat and I will duck out and let them take over. We will see you next time on the Clydesdale, hey, we're just hanging out show.
That was fun.